HBO's Lanterns dropped its very first episode on Monday night, but is this new gritty take on the popular superhero enough to make up for that 2011 movie adaptation? Welcome back, David.
Hey, McKenzee, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. You're wearing a lot of green today, so I feel like we're going into a theme. If I'd known,
I know.
I would have gone with a theme.
I didn't set a memo. I just woke up this morning and was like, you know what? Green.
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel like wearing green today.
Exactly. Get my lantern out, everybody. We're going to the shops. Yeah.
Yes. DC's Lanterns.
DC's back. Baby.
DC's back.
But not much James Gunn in this one, too.
No.
Notoriously, he's got his hands off on this project.
Yes. I think, yeah, he had a little hand in what the story should maybe be, but yeah, not so much creatively, I think. But yes, if you haven't figured it out already, we're talking about HBO's Lanterns. Episode 1 dropped on Monday, and not a lot to talk about yet, but I think we're just going to give our first impressions and then maybe hopes for what this show could be, should be.
There is a lot of, a huge amount of positivity online for this one. I think because folks out there are loving the true detective sort of nature of not really buddy cops, but like, you know, sort of two different areas of like guys trying to solve, a crime or stop a crime from happening.
Yeah.
And who is this mystery guy that they're holding and all that sort of stuff. Where are the aliens? And so I think there's been a lot of kudos for that. I don't know what your instincts are, but I found it a little slow to start with. Yep. Maybe slow burn might be a better way of putting it. Although I just love the leads so much. I mean, Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre are just terrific together, and I can watch them do almost anything. So I was a little like mid to warm on this first ep. I feel like I'm out of the loop. I feel like everyone else is loving it more than me, but I'm mid to warm with hope is how I lead with this.
Yeah, I would say so. I've been seeing that fans are a little bit mixed in what I've been reading. Some are really hardcore into this kind of gritty take on a Green Lantern story, and other ones want it to be way more superhero-y. Yeah, I think I'm not much of a Green Lantern fan. I don't really know much about
You didn't have a lantern growing up?
Did we talk about 2011?
No one else does. Am I right, Ryan?
That's literally my only
Taika, do you want to come on and talk about Green Lantern?
That's all I know about Green Lantern.
I think I saw it in the movies.
Did you?
I think so, yeah.
And
I remember feeling not a lot.
Yeah, no. I think I was just like, what is this?
Yeah, I have more hope from this than I do for that.
Yeah. So you're a Green Lantern fan?
I did have some of the comics growing up. So I was a Hal Jordan kid growing up. So that was my era. I know a lot of the John now. A lot of people growing up have had him because of the animation, but I was a Hal guy growing up. So having Kyle play Hal in kind of 3 different stages was really great. I mean, I think there is room for this to grow. I like the restriction. I think Damon Lindelof was talking to one of the creators about you can't just have the rings solve all the problems. There needs to be like some limitations. Otherwise, it's going to be a very short show. So I wonder how it's going to go. What did you think? I mean, we're going to have to spoil this, but what did you think of the end to start with?
I liked the boldness of going with that. I'm assuming that's not, they're not going to cap it off there in terms of that. I don't want to say things without spoiling stuff.
Well, how far ahead have you seen?
No, you've watched the trailer, so you kind of know that there's going to be more things, but it's like, there's a lot of time jumping. So it's like, how is this story going to unfold over the rest of the season? And I really like the way that they're kind of telling the story. I like that it wasn't super expositional.
Yes.
As I said, I don't really know the lore of the story, but I am interested to see how they tell that and how they bring it in for people who maybe aren't fans. Do you think people who don't like Green Lantern or know anything about it are actually going to watch this show, or do you think it's going to be mainly a fan-led audience?
I think by making it more true detective, it actually lends itself to, if you aren't a Green Lantern fan, you can actually step into this. And if you are a casual viewer or you like those sort of procedurals, but you feel like is this going to have too much superhero stuff? It doesn't. So I think you could actually go in saying, I like a buddy cop thing. These guys are from different sides of the track or whatever.
Yep.
Let's go with that. And I think that could be really good. If you're interested in how Americans are talking about race at the moment, I think it does a lot of really interesting, and the cast is incredible with this. You know, the other cast of the townsfolk and the rich guys who are coming in, there's some really amazing scenes that they do, and sort of talks about race relations in America and colonization and things that I'm seeing a bit more and more in American TV shows, more than they've ever even acknowledged before. And, you know, we're Aussies here, so we talk about land and country and acknowledgements. And unfortunately, the welcome has become a bit of a political football, but I am pro that stuff because I believe, I mean, I'm a midnight oil baby, you know, so I think that more people talking about the land and acknowledging it is really important. But to see this, it's opened up a great conversation there, which I think is pretty cool for a TV show like this.
Yeah,
so
totally.
already, as I discuss it, I'm leaning more to warm than lukewarm, you see?
Yeah.
It's a thinker. It's one I've definitely thought about.
It is. Yeah, I think like watching it, you're really on board. I was like, oh, this is actually quite good. And then I think the next day I was sort of like, oh, I can't really, you know, it's a little bit forgettable. I'm not really thinking about it. And then I knew that we were going to talk about this. And so I was starting to think about it more. I'm like, no, actually, there's like this bit that was kind of cool. And then they were kind of doing that. And like, this could be really good if they keep going down this path. And so, yeah, I think you said slow burn. And I think that kind of is exactly what this is.
I'll tell you one thing I didn't like.
Okay.
I didn't like the beginning flashback for Aaron Pierre's character, for John, because I found it confusing.
Okay.
And this is the father.
Yes.
Who we assume is going to be an abusive father when he comes back. And why are you watching the TV? And the family members are all scared and quick turn it off, and John doesn't. And so you think, okay, he's obviously going to get hit, or God forbid, what's going to happen here? There's going to be his trauma. And so when the father takes him outside and you know that he's got to shoot an apple off his head because there are bullets behind him, so he's done it before, you think, oh, this is a sign of abuse. And then it becomes a sign of like, well done. Yeah. You did it. And I'm like, wait, I'm really confused. Was this supposed to be punishment? And now you like him? And what was the punishment for watching TV then? Is it more chores? Because that feels pretty bad.
The TV had nothing to do with shooting the apple.
Are you making him cold because you want him to be a warrior, or are we training him to be a Green Lantern because now there are lanterns around? Do you know what I mean? I felt I just felt that just mixed in with a sauce, and it was a flavor I couldn't get my head around.
Yeah, okay.
Which then they don't really go back to it too much. They mention the father a bit, but then once you let that go, I think it's a better show for it.
Yeah,
I just was really stuck in my mind because it's such a, shooting a gun at a kid.
Yeah.
It's a big image.
It was a lot. This was, I don't know, within the first 5 minutes of the episode, and I was like, wow, okay. Like, we're going there. But yeah, and then it was like a bonding moment, and they hugged, and it was like, okay.
So he's allowed to watch telly now?
So not allowed. If you watch the television, you have a bonding moment, but the kids don't want to watch yeah.
That was confusing.
It was a little bit confusing.
Yeah, great.
And I don't mind when superheroes kind of tackle a different genre either.
Always.
Like, I think, more gritty and grounded ways of telling superhero stories have always appealed more to me personally. So yeah, something like this. You don't want
lots of CGI? And
I don't. I mean, I feel like you either have to go like gritty and realistic and you're like, this is the real world and we're committing to this, or you have to like camp it up to 100 and be like, no, we're going to be capes and catchphrases all
Adam
the way.
West, Batman, Kapow on
Exactly.
The screen. Yeah.
It's got to be one or the other.
Yeah, totally.
Somewhere in the middle, it falls apart.
All right. But yeah. Are you going to go back to episode 2?
I think so.
I think we have to just to see what happens.
I feel like yesterday I was like, I don't know if I'll continue watching this. And now that we're talking, I'm like, no, I want to see what happens.
Me too. I know. You've convinced me.
Yeah. You know what? You've convinced me. Let us know if you watched episode 1 and what you think. Are you going to keep watching the show? Or are you done? Are you one of those fans that are like,
one and done?
One and done.
Oof.
But before you go today, because we know that you love a prop.
I love the props. I know you like making the props.
I do. Yes. Superheroes have been adapted for films and TV, sometimes successfully, sometimes not. Sometimes they work better as a TV show, and sometimes they work better as a movie.
Green Lantern.
There are a lot of superheroes in the world, some that have not had either movie or television adaptation. So we've got some, and we're going to decide.
All right, Kevin and James, heads up.
So, yeah, I hope you're listening. Let's get into it.
All right.
Welcome back. No. I'm coming for your job. No.
Please do.
All right.
I need a week off.
Let's start with DC.
Yeah, great.
Why not? You're DC. Let's start with DC.
I do know what I have thought about this as a Marvel fan because I've always been a Marvel kid, and I willed myself to be more of a DC fan for so long. And there are properties that I like, but I just can't get there.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
We just start calling you Marv.
Please don't. Hey, make me sound like a 70-year-old guy in a pizzeria. Hey, there's Marv.
All right, let's start with DC though. We've got Power Girl. Here we are. There she is. Beautiful Power Girl. The older alternate universe cousin of Superman. Around since 1976. She's got all the classic Kryptonian powers like fight and super strength, but with a much sharper, more aggressive edge. Ooh. By day, she runs a tech company under the name Karen Starr, and fan casting rumors are constantly linked with Sydney Sweeney potentially to do this role.
Okay, take it easy, internet. We know everything you want Sydney Sweeney in. I get it. Okay.
So what do we think about Power Girl? Movie or television show?
I'm going to say TV show.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say TV show because you could do a short 6-episode run on this, especially if she's a billionaire. We can have some tech thing going on. So it's an AI thing going rogue and her powers can't stop it. So she's got to have a challenge of some sort. So she's got to be able to use those, the brains meets as well as like the Superman Kryptonian powers.
Yep.
So let's say that. But I think you've got to cast older than Sydney Sweeney, right?
Yeah.
I think it'd be more interesting to have like a 30-year-old.
She does look a bit more like adult. I don't mean it in that kind of, sexy way.
Yeah.
In a like she is mature. Is that I feel like there's no way to say grown up. I'm trying to find the right word.
Yeah, please. But I don't. If we go away from that, it could be far more interesting. Having somebody like a Daisy Edgar Jones or somebody who could be a bit more intelligent, or seeing somebody like casting against type, someone who's a great actor that has not done much TV, but she did do The Six. Daisy and The Six.
Yes.
So it'd be good to see someone go back and do something like that.
We've done it, TV series. Next up, we have Mr. Miracle.
Oh.
There he is. All right. Created by the legendary Jack Kirby, his backstory is wild. He's a cosmic god traded as a baby to the evil tyrant Darkseid.
Darkseid.
There you go. To secure a peace treaty. After enduring years of torture, he escaped to Earth and became the world's greatest escape artist.
So he's Houdini, but a god?
Houdini, but a god.
Okay, so we need someone who's going to be charismatic. This looks like it's set in the 50s or even earlier than that because it's in black and white.
Yep.
So that gives me a real feel of Spider Noir that was so great recently with Nick Cage, which I really, really liked. But he's in bold colors too. Real sort of Schindler's List sort of choice there.
Yeah.
So we're not going to get Spielberg to direct it though. This could be one of those things that if James Gunn took on board and he directed, you could have yourself a bit of a Guardians thing here. So I want to say movie.
This could be like a little standalone, like a different vibe to all of the others, kind of.
And then we're introducing Darkseid, which means we can set up for a
Darkseid.
Crisis on Infinite Earth maybe 5 to 10 years down the track.
There you go. So
let's
maybe
say movie.
Lastly for DC, we have Zatanna.
Zatanna, tell me a bit about her.
All right, here we go. A high-profile stage magician who also happens to be a real ultra-powerful sorceress.
Okay.
Her signature is massive magical spells by speaking backwards. Whenever the Justice League hits a weird supernatural threat, Zatanna is the one that they call.
So she's a hero.
She's a hero. This could almost be like, this is giving me like Catwoman vibes, which is like hero but a villain. I don't know the actual story.
No, this is good.
But like, this could be a TV show.
Yes.
Because you got the whole magician thing, but then she's also like a sorceress. But then it sounds like she's in with the Justice League. So it's like she's going and doing weird house calls for the Justice League.
It also
and
looks
like,
old-fashioned. So what era Justice League? We're talking Golden Age Justice League. So it could be different.
maybe.
And I look at her and I see Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh, you're so right.
That's what I see.
Yep.
TV show.
Catherine Zeta-Jones
But
as
mini,
Zatanna.
4 episodes only.
Only 4
Bang,
episodes.
bang, bang, like a mini-series.
Yeah, okay.
For budget reasons.
Short and
James.
sweet.
For budgetary reasons.
4 really big,
I'm not blow the whole
chunky
budget.
episodes.
You're going to get Catherine Zeta-Jones. You're paying.
Yeah.
You're paying enough.
It's only 4 episodes because it's Catherine Zeta-Jones. No, I think this could be a cool show. I'd watch that show.
I would watch the shit
I would
out
watch
of
this
this
show.
I think this is a good idea.
Are you listening?
When you put this up, I thought that you were like, but I think
No,
this is of the 3, this is the one I would
This is
go
the
for.
one we'd watch.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Look at us. Put us in a meeting. Let's go, Hollywood.
Take that to your writer's room and write it. All right, let's move on to Marvel.
Yes, please.
All right, first up we've got Dazzler.
Ah!
I take it you're familiar.
Am I familiar? But
my
let the
gosh.
folks know at home
She's
who
falling
Dazzler
down.
is.
All
My
right.
80s queen.
Debuted in 1980. She's a mutant with the ability to turn surrounding sound into brilliant light shows, and energy blasts. She actually prefers being a pop star over a superhero, and fans have been pushing Taylor Swift rumors for years.
Good luck.
I don't think so.
This is like post Olivia Newton-John Xanadu superhero, and really that's when they should have done a really kitsch film back then. But I love Dazzler. She is in the X-Men universe. She's X-Men adjacent.
Yep.
You have the pop star thing going on. I'm going to say we do it with a movie. I say Sabrina Carpenter, and I say we go big. I say this is also like with pop songs. I say this is like an MTV, almost like a David Fincher video. He goes back to making fun things again, but it's real world, but she's this mutant with these powers. So she's a pop star who's at the top of her game, but also has to find herself solving something really bad happening.
Yep.
But she also has to keep her identity, and then it gets revealed. So I am loving Dazzler.
Yep. Yeah.
100% movie. Let's go, Feige. Let's go.
This is giving soundtrack.
Broaden this out. The soundtrack's got to be absolutely smashing. And it's got to appeal to like the teen girls, like the tweens and the teens. It's got to feel like their movie. What Supergirl wasn't, this has to be.
Yes.
Yeah, it's got to be like for the teen girls, get them in and because there is not, and I will say it's for Marvel, they do try with Miss Marvel. My daughter loved that. The Marvels was a miss, though there's some fun stuff in it and some fun pieces, but they've got to hit the teen girl market and because they are leaving it on the table and it is there. We know it's there. We know with Golden and you know, the Demon Hunters that they are just waiting. So is it animated? Maybe, but I would prefer to see if it's real life, Sabrina Carpenter, make it pop. Let's go.
What was that? Was it a show that had... There was a show that was like in the 80s and they were like pop stars or singers. It was like a trio, I think. Do you know what I'm talking about? Josie and the Pussycats. Not Josie and the Pussycats. I swear there was something else and I can't think of it. It's going to bug me now. But it's giving
trio?
that.
And they
I think it was a trio. Or maybe it was a single person. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll think of it after we finish recording.
Mackenzie's talking about,
if you know what I'm talking about, I think it might be one woman. Who's next? We have Nova.
Well,
I think
this is about to happen, right?
This could actually be happening.
I think Kevin said this is going to happen. This is going to be a movie.
But for those who don't know, Nova, Richard Rider, Earth's representative in an interstellar space police force. He gets superhuman strength, flight, and energy blast from a cosmic nova force. He's guided by super intelligent living computer called World Mind.
Wait, you said World Mind?
World Mind.
Is that what it's called? This is going to be a movie, and I think it's going to be great. Of course, we saw the Nova Corps in the Guardians of the Galaxy first movie. I think Nova could be really good. I think they need a really good person that's going to run this. They don't have James Gunn anymore. I don't know who Feige's thinking about this, but that's going to be the most important thing. You could almost go for like finding a Chris Pratt again, like somebody who is a bit off grid, and casting them if you've got the right director.
Yep. It's going to be a movie.
We greenlit it.
Yep. We did that.
We've done it.
And finally, we have Captain Britain. Look at that.
Let the folks know at home
Look
who
at
Captain
that cover.
Britain is.
I shall. AKA Brian Braddock. God, I love superhero names. So funny. He is a British physicist chosen by the magical entity Merlin to protect the UK and a mystical dimension called Otherworld. God, they really have no imagination,
run out of ideas sometimes,
currently, Henry Cavill is the name most fans are begging to see step into the suit.
No, it's not going to happen. Look at this guy.
Look at this guy.
Look at this big cup of British manliness. Now, you know what? Aaron Taylor Johnson was sort of like there as Craven before. He strikes me as somebody who could do this because we know that he can lean into the superhero thing. And if Marvel does it as opposed to Sony, I feel like we've got a bit more trust there.
Yep.
Britain does need its own superhero. I mean, they're going to need to update the Merlin stuff, though. I think that's where we're at. Unless we set it in ye olde times. I just don't know how this is going to roll. Do you think TV show, though, or a movie?
Just knowing absolutely nothing and looking at this cover, I would love a super campy TV show.
I love that.
Yeah.
Shot in Wales.
Shot in
Some
England.
big castles
Just
somewhere.
like lean into it, 8 to 10 eps and just.
Oh, yeah, like, but half-hour eps.
But yeah, like short.
So like Disney Plus half-hour
Like Disney,
short,
yeah.
but like not blown out budgets, like tight budgets.
tight little budgets.
All right.
Super camp. I don't know.
I like that. I like that idea.
Any fans, let me know if that's way off base, but that's the vibe I'm getting just from the cover.
Yeah, I think that's really, and it's got to be funny.
Yes.
I think we've got to have some of that British humor in there too. Good idea.
right.
Kevin,
We've decided.
Budgets. We think about budgets. We're not just all high in the sky. We're thinking about your budgets.
We are. Anyway, that was all the superheroes. So we've come up with a production slate for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
Pretty good.
I think, to make all of those movies and TV shows. Let us know if we're correct, if any of these should be movies or TV shows in the other direction. And I think coming up, there's Clayface. Are you going to watch Resident Evil?
Oh, I probably should, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably should.
Yep. Watch that, because I'm going to watch that, and then we can talk about it.
Happen?
I think it's in a few weeks, actually.
Right. Yeah, I'll
like
definitely
middle of
watch it.
September.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, stay tuned, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.